Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. Just a quick one about TV licensing and something that you guys might not be aware of, which is actually pretty disgusting in my view. Something called absolute liability or strict liability. Now first off, I'm not a lawyer, but I do understand this concept and many of you might be aware of it, many of you might not be. Like I say, it's pretty disgusting, but basically what it means is that the offence of watching live TV or recording live TV without a TV licence is a strict liability offence, which means that there's no defence in law. Right, so you heard that. So there's no defence in law, so either you did it or you didn't. So if you are hauled into court for watching TV without a licence, say now for example, like your direct debit failed or something like that and you weren't aware of it and the payment didn't go out that month and you ended up with an unsuspecting, you ended up with a goon visit, you tripped yourself up, said, oh right, sorry, I didn't realise the direct debit had failed, but at that point it's too late because you've admitted that you've done it. You've watched the TV without the licence, and because it's a strict liability, what it means is there's no defence in law, so you can't turn around to the judge and say, oh, but look, I didn't realise my direct debit didn't come out for whatever reason, there was a problem with the bank, which there might well have been, or there was some other kind of issue that you had with your finances. You didn't mean to do it, but you did it, so you're guilty. So basically, if you are in that situation, like if you've watched my previous videos, you should never be in that situation. Most people don't watch the absolute garbage of live TV, and they certainly don't go near the BBC, but this is just for your information, don't shoot the messenger. If you are inclined to watch live TV and you do have a licence but the payment didn't go out for your direct debit or whatever and you're unaware of it and you end up getting a goon visit and you don't know any better, well, if the advice is obviously, like, if you watch my previous video, shut the door on them, don't engage with them. But if you do happen to be unlucky enough and unwitting enough to engage with them and you admit to that, you have to plead guilty because technically you are, and there's no point you turning around saying, oh well, but my direct debit failed or I wasn't aware of it, whatnot. It doesn't matter. Because of the nature of the offence, there's no defence in law. And there was actually a case fairly recently, I can't remember, but there was a woman, I think she had learning difficulties or Down syndrome or something. Her finances were actually managed by her local authority, so she didn't have any direct dealings with her finances, and she got caught watching TV without a licence, and the council actually entered a guilty plea on her behalf, even though it was their screw up. Do you know what I mean? It was them that were managing her finances, or the council, the local authority of all people. But I suspect that the reason that they entered that guilty plea on her behalf is because of the nature of the offence. She was watching the TV without a licence, and under our laws in this country, if you do that, then you're guilty. It's an absolute strict liability offence. So just watch out for that one. I mean, like I say, most people don't go near the BBC, most people don't touch live TV, they've got better things to do with their life. But if you are inclined to watch live TV or engage with the BBC in any form, that's just something that you just need to be aware of. Again folks, thanks for watching, see you later.